you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm only doing it for the money.
Spare a penny. We've not eaten in 2 days.
I mean, there are some
Were
things
I
a man
you,
just can't
I'd have done the same thing.
I want you to
Give you
absurd.
a nice little
If you look at him
allowance.
or her, you'll see the same.
That's the way.
This is basically the racing. It's those mini activities. There's certain people that you can build reputations up with, and once they get full, they give you items, and I think even sometimes blueprints. So I'm basically trying to more or less gather everything. One second. How far in the story am I? I think I'm still in sequence 4, maybe 5. But that's because I basically focus on like all the activities of each new area I explore first. I'm kind of a little hoarder that gets distracted by everything.
Congratulations on your victory.
Well, the problem I'm having right now is the fact that whenever I try to revisit some of the missions, I'm put in an endless loop of desynchronization. I looked it up, and from what it says, the targets spawn after you instead of before, so because of that, it doesn't give you the chance to do anything. Which is complete bull, because there's been a few that I did get the 100%, and it just said, nope.
That is a all, man. And good riddance. Standing by, Mr. Fry. Just give me a nod.
And that's also one of the main reasons I'm saving open world. Yes, it is. I'm currently saving like open world games like this and other similar games for Twitch, because it's kind of hard to do something like that.
You're wasting your...
Finish this up. Jeez. Okay, cool. I use whoever is active because I don't know how to manually switch between the two. But I do like Evie more. I like her outfits, and they're kind of cute. Especially in the fighting rings, because, yeah, she has a cute figure. Oops, stealth kill. There we go. Okay. Train robbery. Okay, that's the one I'm after. Yeah, I'm also going the cheap route and looking up where all the music boxes pieces are, because I ain't gonna waste my time with that.
Is that a corpse?
Yes, it is. I murdered it. Are you proud of me? Pause the menu to switch. Oh! I did not notice that, because I'm an idiot. Well, thank you for pointing that out. Oh. After as many hours as I've played so far, you'd think I have noticed something so subtle.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people might prefer PS4. I just prefer PC because it's just easier to have everything under one program. for the most part. Yeah, that's fair. My last major console that I had was Xbox 360 and a Nintendo Wii. I ended up getting like a DS when I was traveling doing work, but I don't really use it all too much. Okay, I'm surprised I'm still in first place after that one.
Congratulations on your victory.
Yeah, I noticed that because I gathered most of the East Coast stuff, so all I have left to gather from is on the West Coast. But I want to 100% the thing as much as I can, but with the whole desync looping thing, I may not have that opportunity. So, I did all the activities up to this point. I am very pleased with myself. Yes, looks like it. That's just an activity. That's 100%. Alright. Now, with the helix glitches, isn't that basically I'll sense it when I get in proximity? I'm assuming it's probably Eevee, but nah. I'll find out when I get it. Because one of the things I want to do as well is work on getting the rest of the helix glitches that I'm missing in those 3 sections, but the other problem is these 2 chests, but it also says that I haven't done one of the memories yet. So I'm assuming that I'll be able to access those once I start up that mission. I hope it's not like Assassin's Creed 2 where it pisses everybody off that has any type of guard-like ability. More specifically, the guards. Because that whole cape in that game was a complete joke. Ah, there you are.
That's very funny.
Yes, so is this.
What on earth is going on over there?
I see. So getting it early would be a benefit.
Won't bite back now, will you?
I think, yeah, dead.
Okay, now as far as these helix glitches, any suggestions on how to find the lonely last few?
Well done.
Because I believe I bought all the maps that are available unless I can progress further and another type of map unlocks. Let's be closer.
Everything you need.
That's fair.
So very much.
Maybe if I do a couple activities like this, I'll be reminded. I'll actually find it.
Move over. It's my turn to drive. Faster! Come on!
Ah, crud. I did it again.
What in hell?
Come back. Come back. Thank you.
Hush! Hush! Hush!
Watch it! Yeah! That's it. Here now. There you go.
Yes, I actually do. That thing makes climbing a whole lot easier. See? I'm tempted to just say, screw it, go over here. I'm not gonna waste time looking for that stuff. I'll do it another time.
Move it, you stupid animal! You won't find the likes of these anywhere else in London.
I'm currently debating on what I'll play after this one. I may switch to something besides Assassin's Creed, because I was rushing up until like, oh, I want to say September to finish Unity, and then start fresh streaming with this one.
I'm coming over and teaching you a bloody lesson.
You are.
Governor ain't happy.
Get out of here. This ain't my business.
Headed into the unknown territories.
That's it. Come on.
Now is this place? Yes, I do have to get secrets, so let me pull something up. Images. Yes, I know I can rotate it. I typically don't because it doesn't really seem to be beneficial to me. Strand. Alright, so in a lot of the screenshots, especially on if somebody is posting where locations are, it's usually easier to keep it that way because that seems to be the generic thing to do. I mean, unless you have a reason why it would be beneficial to rotate it, feel free to let me know. I just probably never thought about it or occurred to me.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
Okay, it's probably inside. I hear you.
That's not right, is it?
I mean, were I you, I'd have done the same thing.
There you are.
Yes, sir. I have exactly the same interest. One moment, please.
We've been waiting for ages.
Alright, so the next one is... that's that. Nope, a little too far. So look for the one... okay. Roughly about right here.
I mean, there are some wits.
If you zoom in and rotate, you can show the elevation if... yeah, that's true. I did like Unity because it actually lets you rotate it to a more eye-level view. This one doesn't seem to let you do that as much.
You'll regret it if I come over there.
But yeah, if I saw like an icon on my map, I would sometimes turn it like that to see if there was an indication, but usually Eagle Vision takes care of that for me.
Watch it.
Yeah, you're running away. I don't feel like chasing you.
Just because I'm over here don't mean I can't take care of you.
Ah, carriage hijacking. Okay. And I do like Evie because she has so many throwing knives to use. I hear it. It must be below me.
What's wrong? Need a hand? Don't make me deal with you personally.
This one won't be needing breakfast tomorrow. Another one for the grave digger.
This coal mine can go to hell. Oh, you got out of here. You don't even know. It could be any one of us. It can take on any shape it wants. It's clear.
No doubt about it.
That should be everybody. Oh. I see you. And while I'm here, I might as well do this one as well. Actually, there is a chest right there. Okay.
There you are.
Yes, I played the first one. Second one, the expansions dealing with Ezio. 3, Black Flag. I just finished Unity. And I kind of started on one where you played as this woman in Louisiana, I believe. I never actually got around to finishing that one. I should.
Slow down.
I also have China and Russia as well, along with a couple others. I need to buy Origin. I may have Origins. I need to buy Odyssey. I know I need to buy that one. What might be Odyssey? Okay, so I got those two. The next one is right there.
Up your arse.
this.
What that's all about.
Nice work.
I believe Odyssey is the one that takes place there, yeah. I can't remember offhand. The way I play things, I don't really look
better keep
into
your
it too
distance if
much
you know what's
because
good for
I
you.
want to play completely blind on the game.
What's going on?
I mean, I may see little snippets, but it's taken so far out of context, I have no clue what it is until I actually see it. Assuming I even remember the occurrence in the first place. Oh, Origin. Yeah, I don't really remember offhand.
Someone help! Stop that thief! Someone help me! Please! The devil to stole my money!
I'll choke the life out of you.
Which character did you play as most in this game?
I don't deserve to die. I'm a good man. I bloody swear.
Must I involve myself in your life? We have a problem here alive.
This is it.
We'll not come over and teach you a lesson.
I've got your back.
Where you're trying to get cut your head.
I've got a shot!
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, did I buy that skill yet? I haven't purchased skills. I need to buy them. There we go. You can see how frequently I pay attention to things like this, too. Let's see. I need 6, 12, 16, 20 more AP.
This is my moment. From now on, everyone will remember Peter Needham. Peter the Great. The ancient ruins below will rise, and the old will be new again.
Okay, so if I take out the minions, you are looking...
I will be as Achilles was. I will be great, powerful, and I will live on forever in the minds of the people.
Okay, your monologuing is bloody hilarious. Hello, Rip Life. How are you doing? Are you having a good day?
You again.
Oh, I'm doing good. I kind of overslept this morning because apparently my phone died. My alarm didn't go off, so I overslept by an hour. So I'm streaming late today.
From now on, everyone will remember Peter Needham. Peter the Strong. Peter the Conqueror. Peter the Great.
Let's see what that is.
I face worse situations. I'm ready for anything.
The ancient ruins below will rise, and the old will be new again.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just taking care of the minions so that way I have uninterrupted access.
I will be great and powerful.
So, nobody saw it. Be honest.
Someone's gone and left a dead body out here. Someone help!
If I'm right, I can cause those crates to explode just by hitting them with a knife, right?
Holy Mary! Everyone come!
This is it.
Someone
This is my moment. From now on, everyone will remember Peter Needham. Peter the Strong. Peter the Conqueror. Peter the Great.
Okay, so once he walks up, I'm going to
The
go...
ancient ruins below will rise, and the old will be new again.
Oh, crap baskets.
I will be as Achilles was. I will be great and powerful, and I will live on forever in the minds of the weak.
Trained by the best. Stay where you are. Stop your cock, Brian. I want to work.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
I've got her. Ready to fire.
She can't take us all at once.
You won't get away from me, girl. You think you can get away? She's gonna dead. Feeding on her rabbit. Aha! You call that rabbit?
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Press him.
Okay.
She comes back. Jump her!
Her!
Very well, you bested me. No point drawing this out any further. You fought well. I salute your superior skill.
Murderer! Murderer! Murder!
That is no
Someone's
behavior
been
for a
murdered!
lady.
Actually, we might as well test. Can... Well... Shoot. Okay, guns work. Guns definitely work. Good.
Whatever happened? Ready? We shoot her on.
There we go. Okay, that worked better than I expected it to.
Thief! Thief! Someone else! Stop that thief! Someone
He
help
was
me!
literally walking away.
Shut your dirty bum!
He was literally walking away. You couldn't have done anything.
No! I am very rich! You can't do this!
Oh dear. These people are terrible. It's like, police! Police! I got a hangnail!
Someone should put him in a stick. You never know.
Alright. Where are you? I said, where are you? That's weird. I guess I'm too close to it. Okay. Yeah, the whole I'm rich and entitled thing. Okay, I'm not high enough. This should be sufficient. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some rich people that aren't complete twats, but it's the whole, I don't have to do anything because it was all given to me from the day I was born because I just happened to be lucky in the genetic lottery. That's the kind of thing, it's like, really? Ooh, I pinpointed that one exactly. And now for the last one in this area, then I will start on everything else. So it looks like it is right around here. Yeah, I mean, some can be redeemable. It's just depending on how they're raised. Because if you have kids that are raised just to be complete entitlement, I mean, you can't blame them too much, but there is a point, I think, that they need to be responsible for themselves, and that they're just going to be closed-minded when people tell them, dude, listen. And they're like, nope, it's going to be my way. That's when it's on them and not their upbringing. I mean, to an extent, yeah. But it's still part on them too. I'm talking in circles. Yeah.
When I get over there, you'll wish you'd never been born.
But we're not here to talk about rich entitled people. We're here to watch me assassinate people. Of the rich and famous. I hear you. Found you. Either that or throw highly sharp objects into said face holes. Either way it works.
My hand has a mind of its own. It's compelling me to do this. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's not me, I swear. All right, it is. It is.
I always loved the hallucinogenics. Except they used to be called berserk darts, but whatever. So you are literally on the other side. I could probably Rambo this whole thing. I don't think there's another bell, but best to be safe. Oh, there is another bell. Oh, joy. Yes, you want to come investigate. Which trophies are you talking about? Are you talking about from like the challenges like assassinate in this way, that way, and what have you?
Hang in there.
Thanks muchly, miss.
Third batch of kids this month and still no progress. Third batch of kids this month and still no progress.
Yeah, the liberation I don't really have any problems with in the slightest.
Maybe instilling a bit of fear in their hearts would do the trick.
Help us! No, no.
I'll be right back.
Yo-yo one! Shouldn't someone tell the family?
Pay no attention to the murdering kitties. Yeah.
She's a funny one.
Actually, I don't think the kids in this game do any murdering at all. They just kind of be there and be victims. Oh, you mean like achievements? Okay, that makes sense. Why don't they just call them achievements? I mean, just keep it a universal term so when somebody who doesn't play the system hears you talking, they know exactly what you're talking about. There's a down. I'm telling you, people are just weird.
That's strange, isn't
What's
it?
going on?
Found her!
You are not going for that bell.
A woman has sneaked.
A woman has killed you.
Oh,
Yeah, people want to be different, complicate things, and it's just you gotta look back at it. It's like, why do you gotta give people headaches? Okay, first things first, this alarm has to go.
done this one.
Come on, think. Get yourself home.
Everything will be all right.
You're all right for a grown-up, ain't you?
Okay, so where are you? There. Okay. Hehe.
She's dropping a guard!
And for the final one.
Look sharp. I will be back.
Thank you, miss.
There are 5 different types of trophies you can get, and depending on how difficult the trophy is, determines what type it is. Yeah, like different challenges and whatnot. We need a viewpoint. What I do enjoy about the game is just seeing the historical accuracies behind it. There was one point one of my friends was playing, I think it was Assassin's Creed 2, and his wife is totally into like the history and whatnot. So he got to the point that Ezio met one of these characters, and the timing on it was beautiful. She happened to be watching, and it's like, wait a minute, isn't that the guy that just got shanked in front of this building? Which ended up being, shortly after she said that, he got shanked right in front of the building, like she said. And her response was, yep, that's him. Bronze trophies are easier than silver, and gold finally platinum. I meant to put 4, not 5. Oh, that's fair. Sometimes you forget one easily. It happens. Okay. So we're up there. Well, we're up here. Got a chest there. Now this is a boring part where I actually go around and start collecting more stuff, as if you haven't seen that already. Yeah, even use Unity to help fix the Notre Dame. Yeah, I heard about that. That was really impressive because of how much accuracy went into that. Mom can't complain now. Mom can't complain. What do you mean, Crimson? Okay, let me gather you. There we go. Ah, gang stronghold. Let's do that one.
Ready, gotta get ready to return to the floor.
The joke that parents said the video games don't contribute. Oh, yeah. Fair point. I even heard a story, I mentioned this once before, you may not have heard it, where there was a school group. They went to France, and I guess for whatever reason they were roaming around without their guide, and they had to go to this church. Nobody knew where they were at all. Until one kid piped up and said, "Oh, I know where we need to go," and just started walking down what seemed like random alleyways, bridges, and the like, and eventually, in short order, managed to get to the church right on time. And the teacher's like, "Oh, you've been here before," and the kid's like, "No, I just played Assassin's Creed 2 a lot." I'm not going to even touch the whole Fortnite PUBG thing. That's a can of worms argument I do not wish to open in the first place. The only thing I will say about the whole situation is I do not wish to purchase the... I'm not going to actually ever play Fortnite because I am not going to download Epic Game Store. And this has less to do with its lack of features or anything. It's just I don't want another large platform to run games off of. Well, in Origin they had a tour where you could just walk around to certain points and learn about ancient Egypt. Yeah, I was afraid I didn't do that right. I realized my mistake when I started berserking everybody. Well, that's cool. Good job, Rip Life. Actually, I'm not gonna really bother going back and replaying it. I don't want to get stuck in an endless loop and have to force close this game again. Okay, I like that. So I still have that, throwing knife, I need the schematic, and medicine efficiency. There you are.
Stewing for all appetites, for all means.
Just play how you want and replay it later. Yeah, I tend to. My problem is, after the first few times of trying to replay some of these missions, and it puts me in a consistent loop of desynchronization, I don't really want to have to force close the game. Plus, the whole achievement thing is attached to the Unity page, not Steam. So, my number of bothers I give is much less. I mean, I have like 3 game launchers as is, and that's kind of annoying. Here we go. My dog came to say hi. She is demanding my attention.
What's happening? Is there a row over there?
Free! I'm free! The lizards have all gone!
Yeah, she really is. She's now 7 years old.
Kill the lizard! Kill the lizard! Always underfoot! Always spying for her! What?
She's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel with Beagle mix.
Somebody stop that carriage!
You know!
And I spoil her completely. I hate when the gangs come out of nowhere when I'm murdering a group of enemies and then I actually need them. They're nowhere to be found. I don't actually rely on the rooks to help me out at all. Okay, so we got another chest, and then I guess it's time for a good Templar hunt. Yeah, that's the border. Yes, you're a good dog.
One more for the pauper's pit.
But yeah, if you're all curious, I typically stream like every night, roughly around this time. I usually go like 4 or 5 hours. I was originally thinking of doing 2. I'll have to change that in my introduction info, but whatever. I kind of like just being able to relax and entertain people.
What's all that argy-bargy about?
Templar hunt. Alright, I need to buy supplies.
Well, look for your... If you're...
Okay, so I need a mission for that. Ooh, I'm doing that one next. I need to work on those. I don't normally either, but sometimes they come in handy. I just hate when they steal my kills when I don't need them. Yeah, that's fair. You mean for like your achievements like double, triple kills and whatnot?
Take care, cousin.
Ooh, there are a lot of you. Yeah, for the double and triple, I usually go to the fight club. I mean, the things that you're not supposed to talk about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm totally winking, you just can't see it. Kill the target with a headshot. That is no problem at all.
The 1830s saw the end of child labor, but I say we bring it back. Now listen close and hear me out before you start throwing tomatoes.
Okay, how about I throw bullets instead? It's not a tomato.
That fry woman is here!
Okay, that was a good one. Listen, hear me out before you start throwing tomatoes. Oh, I am too easily amused. I am too easily amused about anything.
Intruder! Think you can get away?
Soft shell tacos tonight for dinner, and I kind of wish I had some more. You can never have too many tacos, but I am not actually a fan of Mexican, really. If I do, I definitely leave the refried beans out of it, and I smother it in as much sour cream as possible. Alright, let's start over here, and then just basically sweep up that way. I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I'm probably gonna go to a local store and pick up some ready-made food, but lately the whole situation is kind of annoying because the selection in the deli is just terrible.
Give me that. If you're hungry, find Clara O'Day and tell her Evie sent you.
Sure.
What's going on?
Looks like bother to me.
I was also kind of amused the first time I chased after a child thief, because I'm like, how are you going to handle that? You're not going to tackle a child, are you? I was waiting for a full-grown man to tackle a child.
I was to meet my brother.
Oh, you don't mind.
Alright, so...
You don't impress me. Why
I'm
don't you
sorry,
just
you
help
what?
yourself?
It will not remain peaceful here for long.
Bring back the target alive.
I ain't taking that lying down.
I would steal like a... Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. The way it was typed didn't made less sense.
Look, I'll just go, all right?
Ah! What do you think you're
We're going
doing?
to take a walk. You
Get
and
away
I.
from me!
Now, Miss Duke, no need to fuss. Some quiet would be much appreciated.
Aye, I know Aberline sent you. He's been on my trail for a while.
Half my work here is done.
I do
He
love
won't
the
keep
accents.
me long, you know. I've been in and out of prison more times than you can count. You can't keep me fenced in.
We'll see about that.
This person has just been murdered.
Let me out! Get me out of here!
Atta girl. Whoa!
Scientific discovery!
Okay,
Here
the
now.
whole guiding thing on this one seems a bit weird. Maybe because I didn't do all the viewpoints yet, I don't know.
feisty one, she is.
Cool. I'm listening to a stream on YouTube and a song came up that fits this scene now. Oh, which one? You're not gonna say I came in like a wrecking ball, are you? Music 1. Never heard that song before.
Easy, let's not do anything rash. This is...
Oh, now I see why it was guiding me to a wrong location. It was because my viewpoint, or not my viewpoint, my quick travel location had superseded the goal location.
Take place behind prison walls. First hanging under noon or scheduled for August.
Nope, go on the other side. There we go. Oh, okay. I never heard of it, but I can always take a look later. Yeah, what helped me was I joined a few Discord channels, met some very kind people, and then with their encouragement from a couple YouTube creators, I decided to do this myself.
By a Russian cannonball.
And what's incredible is sometimes you think that you don't really deserve the attention, but and the people you try to talk to have like literally so many followers, you think that you really don't matter. But if you actually get the time to talk to and get to know them, it's quite surprising. I'm not sure if that made much sense, but
Everything you need from right here.
hey, you stupid horse, you bit me. On Discord this morning. Which Discord was that? Was it Freezer? Or, yeah, you're right, it does depend on the person, because everybody thinks a little bit differently. Okay. That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't be sure. Yeah, he's a sweetheart of a man. Oh, definitely. I happened to actually find him while I was just looking at random videos on YouTube. Then I started coming across narrated crazy stories like entitled Parents and whatnot. That eventually led to him, and I'm like, he's got a good voice. I first thought maybe he narrated the narrator from Stanley Parable, and I actually asked on as a comment on the YouTube channel. He didn't, but it was still kind of cool.
What are those brigands up to now?
Okay, I hate it when I get interruptions like that. Give me a second. Close you, close you. We're just gonna close you out and load you back up. Yeah, I do enjoy her outfit, that particular one most, because of the different laces and accents in the front. Kind of reminds me of the vampire outfits that are worn in the Dawnguard expansion on Skyrim. Plus, I think it has one of the better benefits anyway. Wait, what?
Silly bastard. You shouldn't fight your way out of the combat. Get going. Now, who is here?
Okay, why did the horse go on its own? Even using... Yeah, I do enjoy the benefits both of them offer. Okay, so if I walk away a little bit...
Funny way to act. Still.
And come back.
She's acting a bit odd.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to...
Right, miss.
No fair.
Feeling fine?
That was no fair.
Roses for love, lilies for pride.
Get on every day. Come again now.
It looked like it ran off on its own. You know what? We're gonna take the direct approach.
She won't get away! I'll have your tongue!
Really? I am not going to get away with this, am I?
That's it.
I did not hit that button. Okay, seriously, it is running off on its own. Yeah.
Come on, take that!
Slowly now.
There we go.
Next.
I like to kill everything in sight so that way there's no witnesses when I walk away and I basically, it's an uneventful ride. All the way to the location. Besides, there's an extra challenge to it. Alright, so next... let's do this. Charles Dickens, I think that's the ghost missions. And one of the things I do enjoy about Syndicate more than the other ones, it seems a lot easier to actually be able to sneak around and assassinate everybody, because especially in Unity, it seems like you notify one person, you get no mercy at all. The whole map is literally swarmed on top of you. So one little miscalculation and you're screwed. Plus on top of that, it seems like everybody is more jittery with no reason to be. Yeah, I remember the earlier missions when I did this. You could do that. It seemed like there was less of them. But I think as you go along, it actually increases. But let's see, we got a cutscene.
How nice to see you again, Mr. Dickens. Is it time for another of the Ghost Club stories?
As a matter of fact, yes. Follow me.
Ah, I was right.
Number 50, Berkeley Square. 4 stories high and branded, "Beware all those who enter." There have been many strange tales of this dreadful domicile. The earliest report of a haunting was said to be the spectre of a small girl who was murdered by a servant. She could be seen at the attic windows, weeping and wringing her little hands in an agony of despair. I'm eager to begin. Another legend claims the attic is haunted by the spirit of a young woman who purportedly threw herself from the top floor windows to escape her abusive uncle. Her screaming ghost has reportedly been sighted hanging from the window ledge. This residence was briefly owned by a Mr. James Jasper, a choir master and an opium addict. His nephew Edward was betrothed to one of Mr. Jasper's pupils, the fair and delicate Rose. However,
1 second.
Edward disappeared under mysterious circumstances, followed by Jasper himself. Perhaps grief sent him back to the soothing arms of his narcotic mistress.
It was
How'd it go?
in Westminster. I think that was Whitechapel. Oh, okay, so it was one of the harder difficulty areas. Good job.
Go on. Calmly.
Shall we? Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells, and slamming shutters.
This is interesting.
Although eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by pneumatic tubes and valves. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic, his only connection to the rest of the world a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation. The legends all seem to focus on one room in particular.
Well, first we're taking your stuff.
A sudden draft. Nothing more.
I find it funny how it just suddenly stops once you investigate it.
My word, perhaps I shall wait here while you investigate the source of that laughter, which is not at all unsettling.
Walk on, stupid nag.
Let me go, you moke!
Charming.
Yeah, of course.
Now tell me, why were you at that house?
What's it to you?
Out with it.
All right. We were there for the treasure. We found a key to the secret passage.
What secret passage?
Yeah, number 50's got a secret passage. Here, take it. Just leave it be.
The world crushing you or knocking you over. Next time, I'll just stay down and sleep till it's time for the grave.
What's that then?
Bloody minute.
I actually enjoy paranormal stuff. I never really experienced any of it, so you never know, that could change if I ever do.
I've found a lock, but I haven't located the key.
It's here.
So this is how it works.
Impressive.
Get out of my house!
Stand back, Charles.
There was no one whose love for Rosa came near to equaling mine. It should have been enough to keep my beloved nephew away. My poor Ned. Forgive.
I didn't...
Well, that was unexpected.
Alas, the myth has been discredited. There was no ghost in Berkeley Square, just a wretched soul, driven to murder and madness by guilt and intoxication. I think this is the makings of a rather fine novel. I wonder if I've got one left in me.
Huh. Somebody tell me what book that was that he's talking about. Anybody have a clue? Alright, I have to collect from the train before where's my train? There it is. Okay. That's fine.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Time for a chinwag. Things to be done.
I still wish I knew where those letters are gathered.
My lady.
Yeah, me either. I just listen to audio novels if I do listen to anything.
Ah, another exciting night home for Evie Fry.
Just on my way out, actually. I found the piece of Eden.
What's this one going to do, Heal the sick, deflect bullets, control the populace?
They're dangerous objects, Jacob, especially in Templar hands.
You sound exactly like Father.
If only. Lucy Thorne is expecting a shipment tonight. She's Starrick's expert in the occult. I'm nearly certain she is receiving the piece of Eden Sir David Brewster mentioned.
Sounds like fun. Mind if I join you?
Promise you will stick to the mission.
I swear.
The contents of that box are worth more than your life and those of your entire family. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Thorne.
Careful there! And double the guard on that cart!
Now, Miss Thorne, there's the matter of some papers for Mr. Starrick. If you'll just come this way.
Very well, but make it quick.
Whatever it is she's after, it's in that chest.
There are gunmen on the rooftops.
Can you dispose of them before I reach the cart?
I was hoping for a challenge.
Yes. Goosebumps, and there was another novel that he did. I cannot remember what it's called. is it? Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy now.
Can't get away with that. That looks like a mess I can stay clear of. Some sort of scuffle over there. Here we go.
Come on. There you go.
Did you find it?
Actually,
There he is.
I think it's best we leave.
what did you do?
It's hardly the time for questions.
Whoa! Come on!
Oh, this should be fun.
Then where's your piece of Eden?
Get us out of this and I might find out!
My sister will give you a walloping.
They say armor's dangerous.
I'll be the death of you. What are we supposed to do with papers?
Read them!
Okay, seriously. Brother. Okay.
We need to get this crate back to a safe place.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
At a guess, I'd say kill us both.
I think the thing's glitched. We're just gonna restart.
Walk on, girl.
You know, it's sad when the major threat is your own ally.
We need to get this crate back to a safe place.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
At a guess, I'd say kill us both.
Come try and knock us off the car! Steady on.
Would you try a little more carefully? You're endangering the documents.
Oh! Poor document! Perhaps you'd rather I just stop right here!
Who's a good horse? You.
Come try and knock us off the car! My sister will give you a walloping! My sister will give you a walloping! Then where's your piece of Eden?
Get us out of this and I might find out.
Doing fine, Joe.
Sorry, horse.
That's a girl.
Come over here!
Let's go.
What are we supposed to do with papers?
Read them. If only we had the time.
Come try and knock us off the cart then!
Keep moving.
Wager you can't hit
You
my
mean with
sister.
the
Stop it!
glitches or the gunfighting?
Who's a good horse?
Jacob, careful!
What is it?
It's papers, Jacob! Documents, research!
Ah,
Slow down.
yeah, I do see what you mean.
Doing fine, girl. Whoa there! We're going to have to jump!
What about the chest?
Leave it! Jump now! Well, that was fun. Thanks for the invitation. Let's do it again.
Damn it.
I do like her face, especially the freckles. It's definitely cute.
We fixed up the train for you. Lacquer paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains.
Went out to Hampton Court, we did.
I can see that. I can definitely see that now that you point it out. I never heard that phrase before, but I know what you mean.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
And the papers and all, simply delightful.
Okay, skill points. Oh, good. Stealth. Definitely want that. I'm guessing max level is 10, from the way my skills are almost completely full. Oh, I have so much money. Okay, this is funny. Major debuff for everybody. Okay, that was not a bad spending spree. Oh, I need to upgrade that.
What is it, Evie? Have I
Yo,
forgotten your birthday?
once you get to a point that you no longer need money, it's really, really trivial. I'm guessing the train is where you get the main missions.
You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse. Do you know, I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master assassin and pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
He traveled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true,
Edward.
to find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself.
Atta girl. It's surprising that you haven't already searched the Kenway house.
Edward's son, Hatham, joined the Templars. When he died, the house passed on to Hatham's sister.
And in all your time in London, you didn't go and have a look around? Weren't even a little curious?
I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
Daily. I typically try to stream daily.
Unless you have news of the
1 second.
notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we?
But yeah, I
Can you check over
typically
there?
try to stream daily, and mornings I'm trying to stream WoW Classic, but I just haven't got into it since I got my new computer.
She's a bit weird, that one.
Funny with that, but still. What's the difference between a rook and a pile of dung? Bless her, she's gone scatterbrained.
What do I normally stream? Right now, I'm trying to be consistent with working on one game and then waiting to move on to the next
Another
one.
assassin artifact.
So, to answer your question specifically, WoW Classic and Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh. Who the devil is she?
Oh, thank you for the follow, Riplife.
Something from Edward Kenway's time.
Once I finish with this, I'm debating. I'm gonna put a vote on my Discord and let other people decide what I do. I mean, I'm giving you the options, so it's something that I want to do in the first place, so... As far as open world specific types of games, I'm leaving that more to open world, lots of exploration, less linear based things.
If this keeps up, I'm gonna tell her I'm not patrolling anymore.
Be my guest, but that won't end well for you. You no chance!
And then once I get up to 50 follows, I'll be able to start taking subscriptions. So I look forward to being able to do that. Somebody that I talked to on another Discord channel is actually pretty surprised by the amount of progress that I'm making. Because I haven't even really streamed 2 full months yet, and I'm already up to, before the beginning of the stream, 31 follows. And the support that I've been getting from the channels that I follow is really incredible and just, it's humbling. So I want to keep the good mood going. It does give me something to look forward to each day, and things that I can do. And I do like being able to entertain people, so...
Miss Thorne is quite the collector.
Okay, so I'm not looking for actual golden, I'm looking for... Okay, that makes sense.
I can't believe they've kept all of this.
I think I got everybody in here, so I don't have to sneak around. The channels that I follow, one of them is YouTuber Calica TV. There's also Hellfreezer, and one that is a community for streamers, Bouncy Cali, as well as Anime America. Robin and Brendan have been really supportive, so they are real sweethearts. Something.
This should belong to the assassins.
Okay, Rip. You take care. Thanks for the follow. If you feel like lurking, feel free to do so. It's up to you. And I hope you have a good rest of the night if I don't hear from you. But I will... Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So there's just 2 more. Question is where? You're nothing. Ah, the ship.
That looks interesting.
Still nothing here, same as last time.
Yep, right, nothing in here. That means I should be good for this portion. And the piano's in there.
I wish Father could have seen this.
Alright, that's all of them. I'll be going
What are
for
we looking
another
for?
hour.
I'm not quite sure.
Complete the piano puzzle without hitting false note.
What are the Templars not seeing?
Something only we can.
Press. Okay, I'm pressing.
This piano is beautiful.
Do you play?
No, I wish I could. I love the sound. You?
A little. Enough to pass as a genteel young lady if I need to.
I would love to hear you play if the opportunity presents itself.
Okay, so what do I do? A, D, E, F. There has to be something I'm missing. It says go into Eagle Vision for clues, but it's not letting me. Ah, D-A-D-E-F. Let me type that up. I see. D-A-D-E-F-D. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Examine.
It's a pirate.
So D.
Where would a pirate hide his treasure?
A.
I'd hide mine in a library.
D.
Mine would be the library.
E. F. And D.
Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Okay, so this wasn't that location. Alright.
This is incredible.
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music. There was no opening there before.
It's It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
You two, get Henrietta. Try to find if there's another exit.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding. There is a vacancy. Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Oh, well, Evie, Oh, well, Evie, I will think on it.
You do that. Come, let's get above ground.
Continue. That was fun. I love exploration like that. Okay, now to go back here. And to continue what I've been doing in the first place. So, next up, pressed flowers.
Someone should have been paying attention.
Someone help! Stop that thief! Someone help me!
I'll tear you bleeding out.
How are you there, Evie? Good on ya.
Must be up. Hello. Hehe. I ruined your picture. Ah, there you are. Next up.
to be calm.
Alright. I need another viewpoint.
I didn't good English can be
So much more to do. Though a thought occurs to me. What if I go back here? Maybe I can see those as well. Maybe not. Though I wonder. I do see something. Maybe that's the last one I'm looking for? Nope, that didn't work. Okay, it was a thought. I thought maybe if I stood on top I would be able to see it like I did that one glitch, but I guess some are just hidden beyond being able to see on the map like that. Alright. First thing. Okay, so the viewpoint's there, so I basically want to work at the top and make my way down. So we'll start with you.
all the Archie Barnes about?
Peculiar.
Do you really want to deliver close?
There you go. Come on! Come on. Huh. That's it. Come on! Any news?
Here you go, Chief. Factories all day.
Nice. It's getting to the point that money is much less of a concern.
We're proud of our
Tired of breaking your back in factories all day, and most of your back in factories all day, and most of
Alright, so you.
You won't find better.
They're game for any mortal thing from this to Vicentos, and they always seem so jolly.
Okay.
messages without saying a word. Flowers for sale.
There has to be a sewer system around here somewhere. Question is where? Sorry, got an itch. have a manhole sewer thing to find. Question is, where is it? If anything, it'll be in the back alleys, like right around here.
Oi, what about us?
Unless there's something I'm missing in one of these locations. Oh, is that it? There we are. That's what I missed. Where does this one lead? You can't be serious. Climb. There you go. I knew you could do it. I had faith in you.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
What are these fuckers up to?
Yeah, what about you? You'll get no finer bread than what's made.
Go while I still can.
Alright, that's that one. And what time is it? 9:31. I can go another 30 minutes.
There must be something of interest here.
Nice to see you. Evie!
you bloody thief.
Excuse me.
Some bottles. One way. I'll make off quick before the Rosses get here.
Did I do something? I'm sorry.
Suppose you gotta make a living somehow.
Wrong direction. There we go. Oh, you're inside. Okay. I can do that.
Here's
All right.
Next. Yeah, whatever. What? Whatever.
There has to be a weak spot somewhere. Find it. Then we break in and burn everything. If the government won't help people like us to read, then no one should read at all.
Sounds like sound logic to me.
This might need sorting out.
Yes, freedom! Oi! A little help over here! Oi! What do you think you're doing? I'm busy here!
Keep quiet, Mr. Fowler. Hush now.
Oh, let me go, will you?
Something is going on.
Apologies, but the sergeant wants a word.
It's about burning down print houses, I know. It was a terrible idea. I should never have done it, but I'm just so
You think
angry.
it's a crime?
I'm so angry and I want everyone to feel as angry as I do.
The world doesn't need more anger in it, Mr. Fowler.
How are you there, Evie?
Someone on, get me out of here!
There you are.
Good. Thank you. One less building.
Okay. So I am there. Actually, we'll go to the viewpoint and work our way from there. Right, I'm going the wrong way. Good job, Shagar.
Remarkable fellows. You really ought to take a match before they leave, my dear.
The experience will be quite lost on me.
Oh, come now. It'll be something to remember.
Don't be cheeky.
Right!
You look as ill as me brother. 6 months. You don't say. I have a confession to make. I love men in uniform.
Up ya! Come on!
Okay, I can try that. There we go. loading platforms looks like it's above, so this might not be in the station itself. Found you. I think I have one more time for this one mission, then I will send us to another person to raid. So, let's do this first.
There's been a spate of rather intriguing thefts about town recently.
Robberies in London are hardly supernatural events.
They look like common robberies at first, but these perpetrators have all claimed to have been under the influence of some supernatural power. I'm not so foolish as to forget that criminals will spin any yarn to avoid the law. However, these thieves all proffer the same defense. They say they were being controlled by a demon. Will you make some inquiries? One of our demon-possessed mobsmen is being held behind bars at this very moment. You may want to begin your search there.
All right.
What's that man done?
Rob the pawnbrokers down the road.
A demon made me do it. I can't remember much. That's what's so queer. I've never stolen anything in my life before.
Let's pretend that I believe you. Tell me who made you do it.
All I can recall is a silver watch, swinging in midair. It was held by someone or something. A dark presence whispering. I could only see its eyes. A demon.
I'll need to verify this with the shopkeeper.
I like these stories. I wonder how this one's going to turn out.
You won't find the likes of these anywhere else in London. It looks strange.
It's an escritoire.
Maybe I had to go in through that door earlier. Nope.
What a busy neck is she up to? Amazing. She just tried.
What can you tell me about the robbery?
There's not much to say. Most of the items did come from the same seller. Enzio Capelli, Sorcerer Supreme, a famous showman from Italy. Several weeks ago, he was forced to pawn his family heirlooms. Debts. I have the address of the last person who redeemed something of his. A lovely pearl necklace. That helpful?
Not again! Stop her! Stop! Somebody stop that thief!
And it's programmed to lead me. I'm not going to be able to catch her until I reach a certain point.
Where am I? What's happening?
You took something from a pawn shop.
It's all very hazy, but I remember something silver flashing in front of my eyes. Then I heard a sort of bell. Next thing I know, I'm here with you.
My only lead is this mysterious buyer. This chap might lead me to the demon.
Climb on the same cart as the thief and tail the thief without getting spotted. Okay.
You're married to me.
I never should have left him. These goddamn Satanite act like animals in a menagerie.
Strange, mate. Rather pleasant to have a German.
Onward. Yeah. That's it, girl. Onward.
Wait, what's that? Huh, letters? I guess it's a new type of activity. One second, my dog's food bowl didn't dispense properly and I need to feed her, so... Sorry about the interruption. Alright. Go eat. Go. Go. Okay, and I'm back. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I was not prepared for that, darn it. How far back do I have to go?
State of this city. Never would have happened in my father's day. London has pride, then I tell you.
Show your nobility with a bouquet of magnolias, grieving a lost love. My condolences. These lovely marigolds. Say farewell with cyclamens.
This is a ridiculous charge.
The woman knows what she saw, sir.
I would not hurt anyone like that, and you know it.
That's enough.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Thank you.
But Helga wants the child to have a German.
On you go now.
Alright. And you crashing.
On you go now.
was ready for you this time.
Hard girl, she is.
Mr. Enzio Capelli, I presume? So you're responsible for the theft of your own jewels?
You are very much mistaken, aren't you, my child?
Well,
yes, I'm very much mistaken.
Who didn't see this one coming?
Hold on.
You are very much mistaken. And now you are so very, very tired, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very, very tired.
Now, you're going to do a little job of work for me, aren't you?
My goodness, what foul behavior.
What's going on? Where am I?
You've been arrested for theft. How very intriguing.
I can't remember a jot of it.
Let's get you out of here. I've pulled a few strings, and they won't prosecute on account of your losing your mind. Be free, little chicken.
Well then. On that lovely note, I am going to go ahead and call it here. I do want to thank everybody for joining me, so what I'm going to do in the meanwhile is I'm going to get us over to somebody else. Very fun person. She's currently playing Call of Duty, it looks like. Her name's Sacred Angel, so if you'll allow me a moment, let me go ahead and get us transferred. So I would like to say thank you everybody. This is Shagar signing off. And I hope you all have a good day. And we are going to raid.